The last definition, equivalent graphs. Two graphs are equivalent if they have the exact same vertices and the exact same edges. So what I'd like to say, the vertices between the two graphs are connected in the same way. The vertices in the two graphs are connected in the same way. I'm going to draw a little picture of two graphs that are going to be equivalent. I can just make up something for the first graph. I'll label these. I'll use letters towards the end of the alphabet this time. V, W, X, Y, Z. So there's a graph with the vertices connected a certain way. And the thing about it, I don't have to draw the graph exactly like that. As I'm drawing this, I'm thinking, if I was sitting in your place, I'd be writing this in my notebook, making sure I have that little triangle positioned on the left, the other two positioned just like that. It doesn't have to be that way. Some of the ones on the computer, they'll draw them in a straight line. 5 vertices. I'm going to put Z and Y on each end. I'll put X here, W, and V like that. They don't have to look exactly alike to be equivalent. I have an edge from V to X. I'll just kind of loop that like that. Curve it. Maybe I should have said curve it, because loop is a certain kind of edge. So I have V to X, V to W, got that one, W to X. See, that's my little triangle that's showing up right here. X to Y, Y to Z. I'll just come around the bottom. And those two graphs are equivalent, even though they don't look anything alike. And that's with the subway map in London. We can look it up in the book. I think it's in there in one of the little highlight sections, that the subway map originally was hard to read. Somebody with some knowledge of graph theory, I want to say a mathematician, got a hold of it and redid it and made it a lot easier to read. This happened about 60, 70, 80 years ago or so. And if you're riding the subway, you just need to know if you get on at Y and you want to get off at W, you need to know the stops in between. It's okay if they show it with a straight line on the map, even if the subway is not going in a straight line when it travels.